Woohoo! I've been waiting for this island to get its Titan Soul!
Why did it take so long to get this Titan Soul? Phosphorian Flux came out 8 months ago! 8 months ago!
Wait, didn't they say that the Titan Souls would be like one-box updates, so they're not gonna come as often?
Nope, you are completely right. I apologize. Anyway, since this Titan Soul's release, I figured that I would just re-rank the island. And, this is gonna be Harold's first ranking, so enjoy. You better not do anything stupid, okay?
Oh, trust me, this ranking is gonna go smoothly as long as I'm here.
Number 22, Octopus. Yeah, this dude is just completely inaudible.
To be fair, I've always struggled to hear him. Fire Expansion just made him barely audible. But after Crevlossi and Crocus came, he's just deaf to the ears.
Shoo do do do, shoo do do do, shoo do 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 do.
What makes it even worse is that it's not even that bad. I mean, sure, compared to some other octopuses, it's not that good, but still, it's actually okay.
Why is it so quiet then? I mean, I would have gotten it being quiet if it was mid, but it's not mid, so why is it so quiet? Number 21, Kana!
Here we go again, another monster you barely can't even hear.
Alright, I get it, she was annoying on Light Island, but like, come on, man, you didn't have to make her non-existent on this island.
Da 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 da.
The only reason why Kana is higher than Octopus is because I actually like the way it sounds.
I mean, at least she's not saying dum dilly dum 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 for the full song of it, right?
Number 20, Fangler.
No, not again!
Yes, another vocalist that is completely inaudible in the full song. Fangler is also one of my favorite monsters. The fact that it sounds so good on Psychic Island, but yet you can't even hear it, hurts my soul to the core.
Sorry, Fangler, the only good magical island you are on is Bone. Number 19, Rutoot!
Rutoot suffers the same problems as the bottom three.
It is quiet in the full song, however, unlike the bottom three, you can actually just barely hear it.
Keyword, just barely. Even then, I still got problems with this monster. To me, it doesn't fit the vibe of the song. Like, have you ever heard of an instrument that plays in this type of music? No.
Disagree with that last statement, but will agree with Rutoot has volume issues on this island.
Number 18, Bineris.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get bashed in the comments for putting Bineris this low. Run, kill and run!
Yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for putting Bineris this low, but let me be clear. I don't hate Bineris. I actually really like it. Sure, it's not one of my favorite monsters, but I think it's interesting. However, this monster just is a whole can of worms of problems.
Dum diddly dum 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 diddly dum dum. Diddly diddly dum dum. Diddly diddly dum dum dum.
The problem with Bineris is that it doesn't play enough. In fact, on all of its islands, it only plays once, which sucks because it's actually a good vocalist. Honestly, Bineris feels like a waste of a monster sometimes because it's just here. It only does one thing and then it goes away for the rest of the song.
The weird question is that why does it only play once? I mean, there are other places it could have gone in its songs, but like, having it only plays once, I see what you mean. It is a waste of a monster if you think about it. Number 17, the Dipsters!
I used to like these guys on this island, but after a while, I realized they really have no rhythm.
I mean, they do have some sort of rhythm, but it's worse compared to their other islands.
It also doesn't help that they play in the most overcrowded bit in the song, so I don't really feel bad putting them here.
Don't waste your time on them. They've got better islands.
Number 16. Bookworm. Bookworm was such an unnecessary addition to this island.
A percussion-heavy island with another percussionist. Not the smartest choice, Big Blue Bubble.
I mean, it's not bad or anything. I quite like it.
Like I said, just an unnecessary addition. Number 15. Capricorn.
My opinion has changed a lot with this island. And Capricorn is one of the many monsters that has changed positions. In my last ranking, it was 11. Now it's fallen off 5 spots.
Not to say that it's bad though, Capricorn's an amazing addition on this island. Even though some people say that the tapping doesn't fit, but I think it fits just fine.
Capricorn unfortunately gets outclassed by the other monsters, unfortunately, and also it does have a little bit of some audio issues.
Because of how loud Crevlofty and Crocus is, this turns Capricorn into a background monster, which honestly sucks because it's such a good addition.
Number 14. Yugler. Yugler was another monster that fell off. He was in my top 10 the last ranking. Now he's nowhere near the top 10.
I do have to agree with what you said in your last ranking where Yugler is better here than Natural Nexus, because it actually plays more than one note. Looking at you, Nexus.
Unfortunately, like Capricorn, Yugler has become background noise.
Damn you, Crevlofty and Crocus! Number 13. Bonkers!
Jesus Christ, how many monsters has Crevlofty and Crocus turned into background noise?
A lot.
Such a shame too, because I think these little guys are absolutely adorable and fun to listen to.
Can we get Bonkers some helmets, please? They're gonna get concussions. They're gonna die.
Number 12. Popet. Let me see the Popet fans in the chat.
Although it's background noise, Popet adds a lot more compared to Bonkers and Yugler.
Now this is the percussion I want that isn't background noise.
Popet is fire! One more time, can we get all the Popet fans in the chat? Number 11. Flaw.
Flaw's tribal-like voice actually works for this island.
Because of the type of music Flaw sings, generally on some islands it's not very good. Here, it's actually very good.
Who got you? Who got you? Who got you? Ga? Who got you? Who got you? Who got you? Who got you? Ga? Who got you?
However, Flower just barely did not make the top 10.
Flaw is good, just the others are better.
Number 10. Harionette. Harionette has come around to me since its first initial release. At first, I didn't really like it all that much. It's kind of mid, but after listening to Psychic Island and Mirror Psychic Island, I'm starting to appreciate this monster a lot. Its voice is so sweet and so soothing, and the minor form is creepy as hell, and it sounds so good on Mirror Psychic Island.
All I can think of every single time I see this monster is his damn chin from the Psychic Island Titan Soul trailer.
I do wish the major form did something else besides harmonizing with the rest of the monsters in the chorus.
I don't really agree. I think Harionette is fine the way it is. It's just that the minor form is way better compared to the major form. It's not to say it's bad though. Number 9! Edomi. I mean, Mimi. Edomi. Yeah, Edomi.
Harold, what the fudge did you just say?
I said Edomi. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
No, you just said Edamop. You know what, forget it. Anyway, Edamimi, this is probably by far its best island. Honestly, it adds so much to this song. It helps flesh out the verses so much. I feel like out of all the percussionists in this game, this island kind of needed something like this. Honestly, nowadays, I can't unhear the song without Edamimi.
That's why we love Edomi. I mean, Mimi. Edomi. Yeah, we love Edomi. Yeah.
Number 8, Theramine.
Wait a minute. Did you hate on Theramine in your last ranking?
Yeah, I did, but Theramine has come around to me recently. That's because of something I just remembered. The psychic monsters were the first ever magical monsters to be introduced, and without them, we never would have gotten the magical. And honestly, that makes Theramine feel really special, because he was the first of the single elemental magicals to be introduced, and it kind of now holds a place in my heart now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Another thing that puts him so high is that I just remembered this is by far his best island, as on Sanctum he's kinda useless, and Magical Nexus he's okay, but he could have been better.
Also, I love how he's the only psychic elemental monster on this island that is vocalist. It helps give some variety, whereas the others are just all instrumental, which I think should have been fleshed out more. There should have been more vocalists. So I'm happy Theramine's the only vocalist psychic elemental on here. Number 7! Ruba!
Can't go wrong with Ruba, can we?
I don't get why people call this the definition of ear rape. It sounds so fabulous on here.
I wish it was a little louder though. Bowhead almost makes this thing inaudible.
Yeah, that's why I'm in agreement with this placement. But other than that, it's a great monster.
Number 6, Toe Jammer. The intro would be nothing without Toe Jammer.
Straight facts, bro. Honestly, I can't imagine the intro without Toe Jammer. It sounds so lackluster and boring without him.
Toe Jammer and Potbelly are the only vocalists besides Theramine I can actually respect on this island, because unlike the others, they don't have audio issues and they actually contribute well to their parts of the song.
Speaking of Potbelly, number 5, Potbelly.
Pretty much everything we said about Toe Jammer applies to Potbelly.
The only difference is that Potbelly is more catchier than Toe Jammer, so that's why it's higher.
Something I didn't bring up with Toe Jammer, and I'm going to talk about them both, is that I wish Potbelly and Toe Jammer had more tracks. Honestly, I would love to see them play in other parts of the song.
I get you, buddy. Having more tracks would have made them so much more better. However, even though they don't have any more tracks, they're okay the way they are.
Number 4, Blob Tick. Hands down the best impure magical quad in the entire game. Change my mind. I dare you.
This spaghetti monster is amazing! It gives that island the psychic feel to it. Without Blob Tick, this island wouldn't feel psychic at all.
A lot of people complain though that Blob Tick is pretty much inaudible on this island.
Well, those people must be deaf then, because Gloptic is very much audible. Don't care what anybody else says, Gloptic is one of the best monsters. It will be in my top 10. You cannot change my mind. Number 3, Bowhead.
From playing only once in a 3-minute song to playing the entire song of Psychic Island, Bowhead has gotten one of the best glow-ups in MSM history.
Bowhead honestly felt like a waste of space on Amber Island because of its only playing once. Here though, it doesn't feel like that. In fact, it feels more like a monster, and the Quintet actually deserves to be.
I do have one issue with Bowhead. In fact, I completely forgot about it in my last ranking, but he's extremely loud. Before Krevlofty and Crocus was introduced, Bowhead practically killed everyone in the song. He was too overpowering.
Even with Krevlofty and Crocus in the full song, Bowhead is still kind of loud. I get it, MSM, you wanted to give him his time to shine, and yeah, I understand that, but his volume mixing could have been better.
Number 2, Periscope. The fact that Psychic Island's percussion is being carried by whatever this thing is absolutely crazy.
Periscope is very necessary to the full song. Without it, this island wouldn't have a beat to go on.
This is one of the very few monsters that makes me come back to this island. I do like the song, but it's not my favorite, and honestly, I'm in shock that Periscope still holds up to this day. I thought he would get kicked to the curb.
However, he's not number 1. That spot is reserved to the best monster of them all. Number 1, Krevlofty and Crocus. Once again, like Kaylin's Light Island ranking, the Titan Soul beat everyone on this list. However, I can't say the same I'm surprised.
I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at us in the comments because Krevlofty and Crocus was recent, so it'd be recency bias to put it at number 1. But if I'm being honest, Krevlofty and Crocus was what the song really needed. This monster really helped the song out so much. It's honestly the reason why I come back to this silent song, because I didn't really like it before. As you may know, Psychic Island is a very percussive heavy island, and every new addition it got was either percussion or pretty much harmonized with the other monsters that there wasn't really any variety. That's why Krevlofty and Crocus is so good, because although it has a percussive track, it plays 2 other instruments that flesh out the verses so much.
I don't think this island would have improved if we got more percussionists and other harmonization monsters. Krevlofty and Crocus improved this song so much, it actually became one of my favorites now. Thanks, Krevlofty and Crocus.
And that, my friends, is the end of the remastered Psychic Island ranking. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.
I'm sorry this video is really late. I've been trying to do it for like the past couple weeks. I've been putting it off, just been procrastinating, and I decided to finally finish it today. And by the time you guys are watching this, Mech Islet is going to release soon, so I wanted to get it done before that.
We wanted to get it done before Mech Islet's release so the two of us can actually rank. Or should I say, the three of us.
Harold, don't ruin the surprise. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna rank Mech Islet when it comes out, and don't worry, the Ethereal Island re-ranking will come out after that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye,
See you later,
guys!
alligators!